as we get closer to the 4th of July holiday. But you definitely will not be surprised to hear that big tech and leftist-run social media sites enjoy shutting down small businesses who manufacture and sell patriotic items online. Our next guest says that big tech and cancel culture, came after him to shut down his business. James Stockey is the president of Your American Flag Store, and he joins us now. James, good to see you. David is also here with us. So tell us about your business and how big tech tried to shut you down. I know your story, but our viewers may not.
Great to be back with you, Terrence. David, awesome to see you for the first time. We started our business in California 7 years ago, and my 6-year-old son at the time asked if he could start a company making American flags with my tools that weren't being used as much as they needed to be. So my wife and I we jumped into it, and the flags that we made kind of took off, and it allowed us to start a new business, both leaving our jobs for 20 years. We moved across country from California over to Tennessee and bought our first home. And about 3 months after we moved to Tennessee, this is after 3 years of building our business and actually building it through COVID, they just canceled us. Facebook took our advertising away from us on social media, which they claimed that our products went against their community standards and they removed our We the People flag, our Christian cross flags, our first responders flags, and of course they removed our Donald Trump flags. I think that's what probably triggered it all. The last 2 years we've pretty much just been fighting back with them. We changed our advertising plan. We moved our website from Shopify, who also canceled our flags, took all the same flags off our website. All of our best flags they took off of our website. And in the last couple of years, we've basically just rebuilt our business. And in that process, going on the news several times, we ended up getting called by a local congressman who is now drafting a bill that we got to testify to the Tennessee legislature to make what big tech did to us illegal in the state of Tennessee. And we're really hoping that through more interviews like this and some recognition that we can get other states to adopt our bill to make what these big tech companies did to us illegal across the country, so no other family would have to endure what we had to do. It's when everyone knows that when a family goes into business, things are all great. But what a lot of people don't know is that in 7 years, most of the time, 70% of the time, actually, companies go out of business. And the other part of that statistic that really nobody knows is that when a family-owned company goes out of business, about 60% of those families end up in divorce. So cancel culture in all of these companies that are participating in it is not a war against the American entrepreneur. It's really a war against the American family. It's hard enough to start a business and keep the business going, and when they kind of stack everything against you, make it even harder for you to stay in business, it really is an attack on that family.
James, we have just a short amount of time, maybe 30 seconds or so, but what was it exactly for you? You sacrificed a lot, your family sacrificed a lot. You had to change somewhat maybe not the business model, but you had to kind of dance around some of this stuff, but not sacrifice your principles. How did you do it in about 30 seconds or so?
Extremely carefully. We really did what we really did was harden our business, and we found companies that were like-minded, companies like Explorer that are welcoming to conservative and Christian and Judeo-Christian companies. And that's what I recommend. Any business owner out there that's thinking about going into business or wanting to grow your business, grow it in the parallel economy where everyone is friendly to freedom and American first values and Christian and Judeo-Christian values.
Amen.
James, we appreciate your time and definitely appreciate your business. Please keep it up and know that we're always here to support you. Thanks for being on with us.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, Terrence. Thank you, David.
Thanks. Thanks, James.
Always a pleasure. YourAmericanFlagStore.com. Go and make sure that you help out James and his family. Coming up, the corporate media is covering for Hunter Biden and Joe Biden as well after Hunter's conviction on gun